Welcome to WA. Arch, how are you feeling after your first session?
Yeah, surreal. It was great to get out there. I was so excited. I was just really happy to be out there.
What was it like this weekend? How have you sort of settled into WA? I know it's early, but...
Yeah, well, I'm staying with Elliot Yo, and he's a great host. He loves to cook, and his missus is really nice, Tess. And yeah, they've made me feel really welcome, and I've settled into WA pretty well, actually.
And how did you find the first session out there? Different sort of weather, anything different to normal?
Yeah, well, it was a bit different to Victorian weather. It was a bit hotter, sweated a lot more, but I mean, they're easing us into the training, of course, being young. But yeah, I was just so happy to be out there.
And obviously, you know, looking forward to next year and playing waffle and AFL and that. Do you feel like you can make an impact next year at all?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm obviously going to try. I'm going to obviously be very competitive and try my best. And obviously, I want to do really well for the club and be a long-term player. Yeah, I reckon I can make a difference, and I'll definitely try my hardest.
Is there someone that you want to, I guess, you know, that you look up to, that you sort of want to work with while you're here?
I'll definitely be flying around Oscar and like Jack Darling for sure. Being quite a similar size to me, and they're obviously really good blokes. Had a chat to them. I'll definitely be kind of their shadow, I think.
What sort of, I dare say you've probably seen them in action for a little while now anyway, but
Yeah.
What have you sort of made of Oscar's game or Jack's game that you'd like to sort of take from it?
Well, I think Oscar has really improved a lot this year, doing really well in the common too, like especially being around such great forwards. And then obviously Jack Darling, he's been doing it for quite a while, and I think he's got some really good wisdom and tips for me. So I guess that will be for me.
What do you sort of see as your strengths, and I dare say why the Eagles showed such an interest in yourself?
I think, well, obviously being a forward, I think I can take really high marks. I have quite an aerial power. I think that would probably be my main strength, but also I can be that sort of person on the floor as well. I can get below my knees and help out the smaller forwards.
And body-wise, how do you sort of come into pre-season? Are you fully fit? Any niggles or anything like that? Are you ready to go?
Yeah, no, I'm fully fit. I'm ready to get into training.
What's sort of, I dare say, the number one goal in trying to get to, hopefully, I imagine everyone wants to play AFL as early as possible, but what's the number one goal that you need to work on?
Well, I think number one goal is probably getting myself fit enough for AFL footy. It puts a lot of stress on the body. I think that will probably be my main goal, but obviously I do want to get my first game and debut.
And what's it like, I dare say, being, you know, no disrespect, but the other Reid, so to speak, at West Coast?
Nah, it's totally fine. Like, I love Harley. Like, obviously he's got a really big name, and I mean, I guess I'm a little bit taller than him, but he's probably got a bigger name than me.
Is it nice that he's sort of taken all the media attention and everything like that? You guys can just get to work, slide under the radar a little bit?
I wouldn't say it's nice. Like, obviously, like, he's got a lot of pressure on him, and I feel that for him. But I mean, it's always a good thing that maybe I just stay quiet and just do my own thing and get really fit. But I wouldn't want him to have more attention or anything like that, because it is pretty stressful for him.
And what about for yourself out there today? Did you feel like comfortable? Was it a bit nerve-wracking? How were you feeling going into it?
Yeah, I felt really comfortable. Like, the boys make you feel really welcome out there, and especially the veterans, they're great, and especially the young boys. Like, I know Kobe, Bergill and Ryan Marrick, and they made me feel so welcome. I was just hanging out with them on Saturday. But yeah, out in the training track, they're all really welcoming and really supportive.
How did the family go when it came to, you moving over to WA?
Yeah, I mean, Mum was a little bit teary because I'm the youngest child. So I'm the youngest child leaving the nest, so she was a little bit teary. But she's coming this weekend, so she's only missing me for a week. So she got a bit better. But then Dad and Kyle and Zach, they were all really supportive, and they were all like, "You're gonna have a great time over there." And I trust them.
Does it help having some family in the AFL system at all?
Yeah. Obviously Zach, I know he hasn't had the greatest run due to injuries and stuff like that, but I think he's just shown really great resistance and resilience. And I think I can learn off that.